Georgie,
Damon, what's going on, buddy?
dude, I was just searching. I found that picture from you and me in Cabo. Remember that? That's nuts.
We look good, cowboy.
Dude, I'm ripped.
You gotta show me where to get one of those swimsuits.
Oh, how's life with the lucky George Birge, man?
And you know what? It's pretty damn good. As good as it's ever been. For the first time, it feels like luck has definitely leaned our way. I've been chasing this dream for as long as I can remember with not much to show for it. And all of a sudden this year, the door just kind of opened up. We started January 1st, the literally first day of the year, had a number one song, my first one ever. And then get to go on the biggest tours of my life with Luke Bryan and Sam Hunt, and even got to play some headlining shows and having people show up and sing the songs back. It's been crazy, and God willing, with a little luck, we're gonna close the year with a number one in
See, and
Cowboy
that's the
song.
thing, brother.
So if we just bottle this up,
You say
man, that's
luck, I
it.
say
Life
the
is
good
good.
Lord above and talent, man. Because I'm telling, I mean, you may have the horseshoe up here,
Amen.
brother, but this is where it comes from, you know? And I gotta say,
Amen.
man,
Thank you
that
for
picture of
saying
you
that.
and the
It's
kids with Luke, oh my God, those kids of yours, geez, they're gorgeous, man. Two boys.
it's been pretty special. They're getting old enough to kind of know what dad does, and I'm raising some little country fans. They know every song on the radio, they know every artist, and we've been lucky enough to have cross paths with a lot of folks, so they're getting to meet all these people, and everybody's been so kind to them, and they're my biggest little fans. They sing every word of Cowboy songs. They get so excited every time they hear it on the radio, and to get to celebrate all this with them, it's the best. It's the best.
Speaking of celebrating, brother, I can't believe that your birthday was on Thanksgiving this year. That's kind of fantastic. What'd you turn like what are you, 38 or something, 37?
A turkey baby over here, man. How good is that? Every so often, my birthday lands on Thanksgiving, and so we celebrate. Put a candle in the pecan pie and call it a day. But it's great to celebrate with family and get to slow down a little bit. And that is the blessing of having a birthday around Thanksgiving is usually there's not any shows or anything, so I can actually be home and enjoy the time with my family. So we put the Cowboys on TV. We finally won a football game, made a little turkey on the smoker, and it was a pretty damn good birthday, that's for sure.
Yeah, I saw a picture. I think it was the whole extended family. It's like I don't know if that was mother-in-laws or sisters. It's just a gorgeous bunch, man. I mean, that was
They raise them
oof.
right in Texas. My brother-in-law and I, we joke that we tricked them into marrying us because they could have gotten whoever they wanted. So we're very lucky, and my wife and her sister, obviously we're all in Nashville together, so they're best buddies, and we're raising our kids together, and they love to play with the cousins anytime they can. So just a big old happy bunch out here in Nashville.
Now we go back to Texas. What's the best thing to come out of Austin? Would it be Whole Foods, Tito's, or George Burge? Because that's tough, man. That's a tough.
You've given me some stiff competition. I'm probably going to take the bronze medal on that podium, but I'm just honored to be in the conversation. Tito's is I have become very acquainted with it, maybe too acquainted with Tito's. It's gotten me sideways on a couple nights, but and then Whole Foods is I'd spend my whole paycheck there when I was younger. But it's Austin's a great town. It the music, the food, the people, the culture. It was a big part of raising me, and I'm proud to call it home. I was actually at the CMAs this year on the red carpet. I ran into Cody Johnson and Parker McCollum, and I was kind of telling them, Georgia has kind of had a chokehold on the national country music scene for the last 10 years or so, and Texas is starting to give them a little run for their money. So I'm honored to be a part of that crew and bringing Texas to the rest of the world, and proud to call Austin my hometown for sure.
And honestly, it's kind of a loop back because I got a lot more miles on my odometer than you do. In Texas at one time, that's where country came from, brother. So I think you're seeing a swirl back, with guys like you. And I think they're going to give Georgia a run for their money as far as talent and songwriting.
It's feeling pretty good. I'm a super fan of Parker and Cody, and to get to have myself even in the same conversation is the best. So, but that being said, just country music in general is alive and well, and to even be invited to a CMA red carpet, to get to dress up with my wife and go sit there on the floor and be a part of all that when, she's been coming to my shows since I was playing for 10 people at the Mellow Mushroom Pizza at the University of Texas for open mic night. So, she's seen this transform in a pretty big way.
She got herself a delicious slice of you, George Birch. Come on, man.
Extra spicy over here. Yeah.
So come on, how long is it going to take for this one to hit number one? Because it's heading there. It's creeping up. I mean, pretty soon.
With
Cowboy songs, the latest. I mean, is it gold yet? Is it platinum?
with a little bit of luck, we'll have another number one song to celebrate Christmas with. So that's it's really exciting stuff. This is my favorite song to play live. It's a true story about chasing my wife across dive bars in Texas, and to have it catching steam like it has, and to have people relating to it like they do. Turns out I'm not the only one that's chased a cowgirl across a dive bar. So it's exciting, and I'm so thankful to you guys for spinning it, and to the fans for making it part of their everyday life. It's pretty
How
special.
can you not spin it, bro? That's a great record. It would be an insult not to put that thing on. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I played a little bit too much. I'm like, oh, is Burge up again?
You
What's
might
the
as well keep it
rotation on
rolling.
this?
You might as well keep it rolling.
Let me just tell you something. It's amazing to me. I can't believe you're just 37 because you were on my radar back when you started out with your first group, and I don't know, I don't think I talked to you about this because you were here about a year and a half ago. But for me, you had a song called like a Backwood Bump, and for me, that was the uptown funk of country. Do you agree with that?
That was kind of what we were chasing at the time. We were just trying to have fun and make music that could get people dancing. That was my original band, Waterloo Revival. And that one was kind of fun because, all of a sudden the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders were dancing to it, and it
I
was on
know.
ESPN. And that was my first little pop of like, hey, maybe, if we figure this out, you could make a living out of it. And we've come a long way as uh, as a songwriter and a performer since then. But that was a cool song to kind of open the door for me.
I got a 9-year-old boy, and he just loves to go through the country. He found that one and Zach Top at about the same time, even though that was before that, and he will just play the snots out of that. I said, well, we got to get up to current George Birge because I think this is going to be your glory period, and you're going to go on tour with my cousin Dylan Scott pretty soon, aren't you?
Insane. Yeah. Dylan is, we become buddies. He's such a great guy. I'm a huge fan of his music. And I think that tour is going to be crazy. We're already seeing tickets fly for it. And, we've revamped our whole live show, adding new music to it. So it should be just a hell of a year next year for it.
I love the name. It's the Country Till I Die tour.
That's right. It's in our bones.
That's fantastic, man. He is. The bad thing about him though. It's a shame he's got no voice and he's just so scrawny. The poor kid.
Save some
Just
for the rest of us, right?
every year at the family reunions, I'm just like, God, look at him. He's wasting away. It's fantastic. So, what was the coolest thing you got for your birthday, brother?
Oh my goodness. My wife got me a really cool necklace. And other than that, it was just some downtime to hang with my family and kind of soak in all the magic that's been happening this year. I've been so lucky, anything that is a hobby or that I do like with the success we've had this year. I feel like every time I come home, there's something cool in the mail,
I
Traeger sending
bet.
me a grill, or people sending me golf clubs and tequila. And so there wasn't much I could want for this year other than just getting to hang with my family and slow down a little bit.
Isn't the free stuff the best?
It's the best. Back when I couldn't afford it, I had to pay for it. Now that we got a little jingle in our pocket, they're giving it to us for free. So life's pretty good.
My son wanted me to ask you because we saw a picture. He said, "What's he driving?" I said, "I'm pretty sure. I think he's a Ford guy."
Yeah, it's a custom F-150, the Rocky
I knew
Ridge,
it.
and I'm proud to have become a Ford partner this year, and they took care of me, gave me the truck of my dreams, and so I still put a smile on my face even today when I hop in that thing cruising around town.
Brother, that's what's sitting in my driveway. It ain't yours, but it's a Ford F-150. I said, I think Burge is a Ford man.
I'm
He's
a
like,
Ford man. That's right.
yeah,
That's
buddy.
right. You know it.
So here's the question, because I love this. Did the kids make you cards for your birthday? Because there's nothing better than getting those.
Oh, handwritten, hand drawn, and they were so proud to give them to me. And it just, there's nothing better than seeing the little smiles on their faces, and they're old enough to just be my buddies now. We can talk about stuff, sports. We go play golf together. We play We write songs together in the backyard. They help me with the grill when we're making turkey, and it's so much fun. Yeah. When we were doing the turkey on the smoker this year, they usually when they bundle a turkey at the butcher, they'll put the neck on the inside of the turkey. And so I pulled the neck out of the turkey, and my boys were like, "Oh, Dad, is that a boy turkey?" I was like, "No, that's the neck." It's,
Turkey Anatomy 101 with the Birge boys.
that's exactly right, man.
Honestly, though, brother, that's what's gonna keep you grounded. And when we talk to each other 10, 20 years from now, there'll be platinum records right by those cards the kids made you. And that's what makes the Birge family magical.
Best of both worlds.
And the
Absolutely.
town you live in looks gorgeous. I was researching, and I'm like, he's got a little slice of heaven he's living in.
Yeah, we really do. It's beautiful out here. We get all four seasons. The cold, I'm not quite used to, but outside of that, it's pretty darn good.
Well, brother, again, I know it's going to go number one, and then you'll have another one under your belt, and before long, you'll be out here again. We actually have a St. Jude show tonight, and that's the first place I met you at. And so Tito's is sponsoring. George Burge has been there, and now we've got some. I don't. You ever heard of Dustin Lynch?
It rings a bell. He might have a couple hits under his belt.
He's coming down tonight, so I'm going to say I talked to you because I know that he's a fan as well, brother. So
Yeah,
again,
he's such a good guy and a buddy.
congratulations on everything, brother. And you said the last year was fantastic. I think this year is going to make it look pale in comparison because you're on your way, Mr. George Burge.
Fingers crossed, here we come, man.
We used to have an on the verge artist. I call him on the Burge artist now because that's when you blow up at iHeart, buddy. When you're an on
Damon,
the
you're
verge artist.
that's it, buddy.
God bless you and the family. Hope we see. Well, we'll see you in April. Okay, brother.
That's right. Thanks for always being a supporter, man. Good luck tonight, and tell the crew I say hi, and just thanks for being there for me, brother.
Absolutely, brother. I'll talk to you later.
See you, Cowboy.